Were you wondering where I was? Hi, you guys. How are you? Oh my gosh, I'm so glad to be chatting with all of you. I hope you're having a good day. You know, is my house messy back there? I've got to double check. And what's this thing? Okay, how's everybody doing today? I am just thrilled to be spending some time with you guys because it's been a little busy lately and I haven't had a whole lot of time to just chat with you. I got to close my mail out. See, this is what happens when you work for yourself. You end up with endless emails and that sort of thing. So tell me where you're tuning in from this morning. I want to know where you guys are. I'm in Central Florida, and I'll tell you what, I can finally walk the dog in the morning without sweating. I actually wore a sweatshirt this morning for my walk with Lucy. So that was just lovely for me. You know, it never really gets super cold here. We maybe have, I don't know, a few weeks where you kind of feel like you need to wear a sweater or that sort of thing. But, you know, clearly we don't have snow, which is why most people live here because, you know, the weather is so very moderate and temperate. I'm actually probably going to be going kayaking, maybe next week or the week after. I haven't been able to kayak for probably close to a month because the state is flooded from the hurricanes. And what happens when there's flooding like that is the rivers get in flood stage. And if you know anything about kayaking, you don't want to be on the river when the waters are flooded because it creates weird eddies and currents and that sort of thing. It's just not the safest thing. And I'm an old lady out there by myself. So I try to be a little bit cautious, but things might, you know, chill out a little bit. I drove by the river the other day and it still was really, really up. But I'm hoping it's going to settle down and I'll be able to get out on the water and get some exercise. So, oh my gosh. Good morning, everyone. Good morning, Stuart, Florida. Hi, Kathy. How are you? Marsha, watching from Kingsport, Tennessee. I love Tennessee. Let's see, Tamara, Honolulu, Hawaii. Oh, girl, you have got my heart right there. You're my new best friend if you're in Hawaii. Angie from Kentucky. Gia from Houston, Sue from Spokane, Deidre from Portland, Oregon. Oh my gosh, I love Oregon. It's so beautiful. And hiking, extraordinary hiking there. Denver, Colorado is Robin. Hi, Robin. How are you? Sandy from Kaneka, Hawaii, Kanoki. I'm not pronouncing that correctly. Hi, Kim Chung. You're at work now. Oh, good for you. Having a little fun at work. Barbara from Northern California. I'm from Northern California. That's where I was born and raised, and that's where I raised my daughters. Beautiful, beautiful part of the country. Good morning, Venice, Florida, West Tennessee, Phoenix. Oh, I'm so glad to see you guys. So this month's boss event, I have to tell you, I'm so excited. I've been working on this for a long, long time. My assistant has been working on it as well. She's just been an absolute dream putting this all together. It's a little bit different. So I'm going to share with you the story and tell you why I'm letting you guys know about this first and then what you might want to do from there. I have been on YouTube now for 5 years, believe it or not. I started when I was like 62 and a half. I'm going to be 68 this month, so a little over 5 years. And honestly, you guys, I started the channel just because I looked so terrible. My skin looked terrible. I looked terrible. And, you know, I was a little bit wrinkled because, you know, all the plastic surgeons were saying, you know, you can't really fix your skin unless you get surgery. And I didn't want to get surgery. And I thought they were overplaying their hand. And so I started the channel really to see if you could really make a difference in your skin as an older woman without getting surgery and without getting Botox and without getting fillers and without getting that. You know, what can you do at home in a more holistic, natural way to improve your skin? I wanted to see if that would work. And it was cool because I was older, I was 62 and a half, and I looked terrible. So it was the perfect candidate to give it a try. So I launched in, and that was the whole motivation behind my channel. It wasn't that I wanted to have the best skin in the world, because that wasn't going to happen. I'd never taken care of my skin. So that wasn't going to happen. It wasn't because I was that into makeup. It wasn't any of that. I just wanted to see, can we make an impact on our skin at home with very affordable products and devices? And I was really, really affordable part, because you can get anything in this world, on this planet, if you have enough money. I mean, that's been proven. And I thought, well, what about the women who don't have the resources, who don't have the extra money laying around? I didn't want to come up with a solution that was going to be too expensive. I wanted everybody to be able to take advantage of it if it worked. I didn't know if it was going to work. I really didn't. I hoped it would. But I thought, if I start a YouTube channel, then I've got all these people, that I'm beholden to, in a way that they're going to watch it. They're going to see, they're going to be my witnesses. And can you really do a lot at home, just getting your skin healthier, your body healthier, to make a big enough difference? And so you guys came along. Thank you so much. You just made my world by doing that. You guys came along and joined in and watched me. And what have we learned over the 5 years? We've learned that you really can make a big difference in your skin with very affordable products and devices. And it was true, the plastic surgeons were overplaying their hands a little bit. Not that, plastic surgery is a bad choice. If that's your choice, that's great. It just wasn't my choice. And I thought there might be a lot of women out there that didn't want to make that choice either, or couldn't afford it. And what could we do at home? So I launched it on the channel. I made a ton of mistakes. You guys all know that. I've been very upfront about that. But pretty much have found out what works for mature skin, and that you really can make a difference. So we're, over 5 years down the road now. And here's what I've learned. I've learned, first of all, you can do a lot with your skin very affordably. You just need to be consistent. And I've also learned that this is not how some people learn by YouTube videos. I still get emails and comments and messages on my Instagram of people asking just really basic questions. And I get it. I get it, because you guys, this is my business. So I clearly focus on it. But for you guys, it's fun. It's entertainment. And you might be watching when you're cooking dinner, or might be on in the car while you're driving somewhere and you're talking to your friend in the car. Or you turn it on for 5 minutes and get distracted and toddle off and go do with that other thing. So sometimes the information just doesn't sink in the format of YouTube. And I get that, because I'm that way too. I really prefer a format. If it's a more complicated topic like skincare can be, it can seem overwhelming and complicated. I like to sit down and have someone walk me through it step by step, because that's just how my brain works. And actually, I recently had that experience. I have taken on a new painting technique that I didn't understand. It's very detailed, very complicated. And I bought a course. I got a course on how to do it. So grateful, because that really, really helped me and got me on my way. So what we're getting at, or what I'm getting at right now, is I have put together an online course, and it's called Pretty Skin Over 50. And what it does, you guys, I just got goosebumps. I've been working on this for so long. It's been so important to me. What it does is it walks you through the entire process, very simply, step by step, of taking your skin from very mature skin that hasn't been properly cared for, all the way through the basic, simple program that I've put together over the last 5 years to get you from skin that maybe is not very pretty, that's dull and ruddy, that doesn't look bright and fresh, lots of wrinkles and sagging and that sort of thing. I walk you through the entire process of how do you prep for the transformation, what you need in your skincare arsenal in order to affect change, how you use each one of the products, why you use the products, how you use the products, when you use the products, all the way through to why hydration is so important, moisturizing is so important, all kinds of tips and tricks that you will need if it's still too confusing for you. And if it's too confusing for you, I get it, because I understand that if you don't understand a whole concept, it seems confusing in the beginning. And there's lots of steps in skincare. It seems like that in the beginning, but once you get done with the course, you'll totally get it. So I put together this whole online course, plus I did a full almost hour-long video on makeup tips for mature women. And I'm telling you what, it's a completely different ballgame than these 20 and 30-year-olds that are on YouTube. It's a completely different deal. So that's the course that I have, and this is the month's boss event, and I'm so excited about it. Now, the special, and I wanted to offer it to you guys first. The spa special for this month is you guys get 40% off with the code PRETTY40. So if you're interested in this course, you're going to get it at a great price, because I haven't even launched it to the public yet. And to be honest with you, I think it's going to be a little bit more than even the price that I have there right now, because there's so much content in there. So who is this course for? If you have been following my channel, from the beginning, or for a year or two or a little bit more now, and you understand skincare and you've got a great routine and you're really happy with it, you don't need this course. Absolutely not. You get it. You got it. You're good. What this course is for, or who this course is for those people who just still don't understand, who've been able to watch a few videos here and there, but they don't really get it and they don't know how to put it together. And I get it if that's you, because that's how my brain works. I need someone to lay it out from beginning all the way through and then give me tips and tricks at the end. So if you feel really good in your skincare program and you've been watching my videos and you've applied all the things I've talked about, this is not for you. You don't want to buy this. But if you're one of those women who just feels still confused, you're not sure about what you're doing, whatever it is you're doing isn't working in a way that you wish it was, this is a great course. I can tell you that. I put it together and I feel like really confident that it's going to walk you through exactly what you need to know, exactly what to do for every single step, what you can expect, what you can look forward to. And I even have a PDF download of all the very, very affordable products that are perfect to start a skincare routine. And I have it all laid out and I demo how to use them and the whole thing. So that's the boss event for this month. And I realize it's a little late in the month, but you guys will have 2 weeks to be able to take advantage of the 40% discount on the course. And it's probably going to end up being more than 40%, because I think we're going to raise the price once I start promoting it on Facebook and Instagram. But you guys are first. I'm so excited about this. If you buy the course, you've got to tell me how much you love it, because I'm hoping that you will love it. I worked very, very hard on it. So that's the boss event for this month. It's Pretty Skin Over 50. The link to sign up, or to at least check it out, go over and check out the sales page. It's a fun sales page. We did a fun little video. Go check it out. Use the code PRETTY40 to get a 40% discount on the class. And I'm so very excited about it, you guys. It was so much fun for me to put it together and to try to put it together in a way that was super simple and super easy to understand, because I promise you, if you are new to skincare, or if you just watch my videos because it's fun, but you haven't really tried skincare, it is so much easier than you think. You just need someone to walk you through very, very simply and very, very slowly so that you can understand it. So I think that I've done it with this course, Pretty Skin Over 50, and I hope that you guys agree. Okay, I am going to go over and take a look at the comments. I'm excited to hear what you guys have to say. Lisa from California, my home state. I'm from the Sacramento Valley area. That's where I was born and raised. Hi there, Deborah. Oh, Bija, good morning. How are you? Marianne, good morning from Goleta, California. That's another one. Sounds interesting. It is interesting. Love watching you. Thank you so much. It would not open for me the link. What am I doing wrong? Okay, if my assistant is watching me, check the link. I will double check it when I get off so that you guys can take a look at it. I'm from Arizona, all of that sun damage. Yeah, the sun is an interesting thing. And I want to let you guys know that, I'm always doing research, and particularly into the health arena. There's a lot of interesting research coming out about sun exposure. And the really cool thing is that the sun is not the evil being that, the evil entity that we thought it was. There's really so many wonderful health benefits to the sun. Clearly, you don't want to bake out in the sun, but they're finding out so much about sun exposure and how it really is good for your health. And I'm probably going to be doing a video on it soon, because I think that it's important information. I think that, the pendulum swung from, hey, hanging out in the sun. Remember when we did the whole baby oil thing when we were in high school? And then it was like, oh my gosh, don't ever, go out in the sun, close your blinds, that sort of thing. And I think that the pendulum just swung a little bit too far, that we really do need a certain amount of sun for health. I mean, cancer rates are much higher in people that avoid the sun, and there's just a lot of good documentation coming off. For me, I make sure that I get sun every single morning, and when I walk Lucy, I don't wear my sunglasses, and I make sure that I get sunlight in my eyeballs, because that triggers a metabolic response in your body that really helps you stay healthy. So it's not that I look at the sun, it's that I'll just sort of kind of glance over in that area, and how you can kind of feel that sun hitting your eyeballs. So that's what I'm doing, just based on some new research that's coming out. So does anybody have any skincare questions? If you do, I'm happy to answer them, and any questions in general. Yeah, Nancy, the sun, I think, is a lot more important to our health. What's interesting, and you guys might remember when I had Cindy Fallon on. She was the PhD scientist, and she worked in development for Zach Bush's company, ION, Intelligence of Nature. We did a video on sunscreen way back when I lived in South Carolina. And she did a ton of research, because she's smart like that. And she realized that the rates of skin cancer are higher in the northern states than in the southern states. And that was very interesting. And I think that there's been research done that really talks about why that is. You would think in the northern states, because it's not as sunny up there and they have those long winters, that the skin cancer rates would be lower. It was just the opposite. And the research that I have been doing really indicates that a lack of sunlight appears to lead to higher rates of cancer, particularly melanoma, which you would really equate with sun exposure. But it turns out a lack of sun exposure, or people that are not exposed to the sun as much, end up with higher rates of melanoma, which is so interesting. There are studies out. I don't have the links right now, so don't ask me for the links, because I've saved them in a document, but I will get back to you guys with some more information about the sun. I don't wear sunscreen at all, ever, on any part of my body, ever. I don't. I just am not a fan of the chemical filters. And the physical filters, I don't know. I just don't like them on my skin. I use sun modification. In other words, when I walk Lucy in the morning, I'm getting sun on my eyeballs and I don't have a hat on. If I'm going to be out during the middle of the day going for a walk, I'm going to wear a hat. So I use, covering up as a method. I don't use any sunscreen, and it seems to be working for me. So anyway, interesting topic. I got off on the whole sun because it's such a hot button for me. Good morning, everyone. Beautiful day in Sarasota. Yeah, wonderful. Well, you guys, that's the Boss event. That's what I have for you today. It is a skincare course, an online skincare course. Again, if you have been following my channel and you get it, and skincare is something that you understand and you feel really good about your routine, you definitely don't need this course. But that just constantly confused about the whole thing and want someone to walk you through it step by step, this is a perfect fit for you. And that's really who I put this together, because I was finding that people still weren't getting it. And I think that some people just learn in a different format. So if you're one of those people that likes it laid out in a very, very understandable way, course by course, lesson by lesson, this is perfect for you. And if you use the code PRETTY40, you're going to get a 40% discount on Pretty Skin over 50. And you guys, I'm so excited about this. Thank you for being here to work with me on this and just supporting my channel and supporting the work that I'm doing. I'm so excited about this. And you know what? You don't need a facelift, and you don't need Botox. You don't need fillers. You just need healthy stuff that's going to keep your face and your body and your skin working the absolute very best. So thanks everyone for joining me. Go over and check it out. I think you'll enjoy at least, the little page I have laid out that talks about the course. If you end up taking the course, make sure that you let me know your thoughts on it and how much you loved it. All right, everyone. Take care. Make it a great day. Love you guys to pieces. You are the fun part of my life. All right, everyone. Take care. I got to figure out how to get out of here. All right. Make it a great day. I'll talk to you soon, and I'll see you this Sunday with a video. Bye now.